Flacco get. I know the money Flacco making. So Flacco, they can't hurt Flacco.
Yeah.
Flacco doing $1 million a year on his own.
What's good, y'all? Street podcasting is quickly becoming a thing of the past. Tired, recycled, same characters, same stories, and they just swap them out whenever someone goes to jail or does something to get themselves thrown off a podcast. And Brick Baby is just one of many examples. So let's get to the content. Appreciate y'all tuning in.
About Brick Baby, a couple other artists that that had opportunities, but when they too hood, too gangster, they can't transition.
Put that on. You can't put that on. I don't even fuck with Brick, but you can't put that on Brick. But Brick do. Brick.
No, but like, hey, what we were saying this like.
Nah, cause hold on. Remember, Brick cases was already caught pre No Jumper.
Yeah. We get that. But I'm talking about like far as like, okay, a lot of these ain't gonna be in certain circles. Like he had relationships with OTF, he had relationships with YSL, he had relationships with.
Yeah, but that's street going on too, though, bro. See, Here go the problem.
Go ahead.
And Fire God know this. Like, listen, bro. The music business ain't nothing but a cleaner version of the streets. A little bit. Just a little bit. You get what I'm saying? 80% of security in the music business is street. And guess what street got on them? Shit they shouldn't have, right? So at the end of the day, I don't know why they're trying to act like urban side of music is pop. Because it's not. You know what I'm saying? It's not. So Brick, all his cases outside of one was related prior to him going to No Jumper.
Yeah, for sure.
Not the No Jumper. What I started seeing with Brick, and it took me a while to understand.
I get what you're saying now.
Until I talked to the he said, Wack, you help me see one thing. Either I'm going to be over there or I'm going to be over here. He said, I ain't got the hand you got. So, you notice Brick started doing all kind of outlets. He was like, bro, I'm going all the way to this side of it. Fuck with them talking about. And we started seeing Brick, doing.
So you saying basically his transformation came later, but it was too late because he had already.
No, it wasn't too late. He was already caught up before No Jump.
Too late. It's too late.
Yeah,
by the time he thinking of his way,
he was already under investigation. Yeah. And then y'all got to remember, bro. Listen, I'm gonna be real. I know that everybody getting paid over there. Them ain't making no money like that, bro.
Brick was hustling though.
Man, they be paying them 150, 200 to sit down. I'm telling you.
Yeah, for Brick.
There's only one in there with a partner deal. That's me.
With that, right?
So Flacco, I know what Flacco get. I know the money Flacco making. So Flacco, they can't hurt Flacco.
Yeah.
Flacco doing $1 million a year on his own. Right? So.
Real quick, that sums it up right there. Flacco saw the vision. This whole street reporting thing has definitely turned into a grift now. Everybody's into it. It was fun when it first started, bringing insight about what goes on behind the scenes for people that may not be privy to it, but now it's so diluted and saturated. Everybody has a podcast. Everybody who just got out of jail has a podcast, and they're spinning the same tired narratives and beliefs about street code over and over. You don't hear anything new. And the only thing that really gets people's attention anymore is when it escalates. All the stories have been told 8 million times. So Flacco is seeing that he needs to expand and cover other things because there's so much more going on in the world. He looks at these street guys as lowlifes, as underachievers, and he doesn't respect their intellect. And then Adam is doing the same thing with Wack, even though Wack has done some legitimate things in the business and music world, whether you like him or not. But you can just see how disgusted Adam is with the whole lifestyle, even though his entire channel is filled with gang members. So that's just what it is, man. Let's get back to it.
At the end of the day, when you talk about the entertainment business on the urban side, on some rap, they're dealing with the streets now. I didn't kind of crossed over to the camera. Now this camera, oh, this is crazy. I ain't got to deal with a street, nothing. This over here, my directors, my editors, all these square niggas wear vans, they flooding dockers. You know what I'm saying? Like this.
No, so we want blaming No Jumper in regards to this. We didn't even bring up No Jumper in regards to that. We was just talking about like you got avenues to go a different way And like you said, you just made a point that basically Brick Baby figured it out a little too late. By then, he's already in under investigation.
Yeah, he
He
was
already,
already on the
yeah,
investigation, and I'm gonna be real. A lot ain't came out about Brick Baby, but when you use your common sense, right? Let's think about it. They nabbed him first in 2022, right? And then they doubled down and nabbed him in December 2023. Slip up and tells 600 they said they're gonna give Big U a RICO. We looking at him like, for them to tell you that, you gotta be over there with him. But guess what? We ain't seen no RICO, so we like maybe this capping. Okay, 18 months later, we see the
Rico hit.
RICO, right? You read the paperwork, Brick Baby's intermingled in the shit more than Loose Cannon is, but he's outside the RICO. Brick knew he was in trouble the whole time. He knew he was in trouble, bro. So when I saw him flashing the gun in 2024 on a live, and now I'm reading the paperwork that you was already hot and you was out because they allowed you to be out, he flashed that gun because he was comfortable for some reason, right? So a lot of these that we accuse on playing street, they had already violated the streets. It had already flipped. Like, bro, if you look at Brick Baby's criminal history and you understand how the feds work and look at everything he got caught with, right? 5
Yeah,
guns, ammunition, an AK-47. He been to prison. He got 3 other prior felonies. How do you think you getting 4 years?
yeah. Even
Just
with the
think about
even
it,
niggas
bro.
in the feds, even the fake lawyers in the feds gonna tell your ass,
Yeah,
hey, bro,
like
they
you
tripping.
think you getting 4 years because you done made a few investments. And I ain't in here trolling. It's just, bro, what the fuck it is. If Wack then got caught with all kind of shit, dead bang and whoop de whoop, and I didn't the record I got or had at one time, and I'm talking about nigga, I'm gonna get 2 years. Look at me weird. I'm sorry, but it's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So
All right, y'all. Yeah, man, that's the death of street podcasting. It ran its course, and now it's just a matter of the big platforms taking advantage of it, paying little wages, plantation style, clowning the lifestyle, clowning the participants, and then as soon as they get out of line, they find the next one. They either go to jail or they violate the agreement because they're acting exactly like what they were brought in to act like. But then, when they go too far, the platforms want to pull out the corporate rule book and use rationality and logic, which just doesn't mix with street culture. So it's only a matter of time before that street attitude gets bumped off somewhere. That's why they have to start their own thing.